What is it in here? Let's go look. Do you notice the difference? It's empty. Half empty anyway. It says it's 30. We'll see. Oh, sorry, the neighbors are doing stuff on in their garage, so they're making noise. Look, peppers. That's a pepper. Here's a pepper. Is that the Dr. Pepper? Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I got 2 peppers. I have no idea what they are. I think they might be King of the North, but you never know. Cabbages are doing really good and they're harding up nicely. I showed you this. This was my stem of a cabbage last year. What I'm going to try doing is burying this a wee bit deeper in the winter and seeing if I get 2 cabbages on each side of this. What have I got to lose? Oh, gosh, it's warm. I've moved things around, spread things around, put things outside, put a few of the tomatoes outside. They were not doing great. Look, Manda. Whoa, Manda, I have fingerlings. These are fairy tale. They're a dwarf, not a dwarf plant, they're a dwarf fruit. This one is a Hansel and Gretel. I don't know which is which. They both look the same to me. This one is a long purple and a long white, like the snow white ones. Snowy white. They're bone dry. I need to water everything. I opened the screen up and everything got cooked, so I got to put the screen back down a little bit. Sorry, I'm really hot. I've moved things around because I wanted some more airflow, but I also wanted some of the tomatoes to be outside, hopefully to get some sunshine and some bee action. Especially my Great Scott and a couple that I want to try and make sure I save seed from. So, where were we? I brought the 3 trial fertilizers inside, and my chilies are starting to finally get red on them. The one outside I'll show you in a minute. I try not to keep my camera outside because, like I said, it's so bloody hot out here. The cameras are gonna get fried. See, look, it's got red. Can you see that in my shadow there? If I hide it with my shadow, can you see the red? It's got red. Oh, I mean, come on now, it's August. It's August the 2nd today, I think. Or is it the 1st? It's August. My teddy bear sunflowers are just finally getting flowers on them. And these are the only 2 that have got flowers on them so far. Lots of tomatoes. I don't know if you can see that big chunk of tomatoes right there. Those are my cocktail crush from Jimmy at plot 41B. More lilies coming out. Squashes are finally squashing. What else have we got going on today? I'll show you the devastation. And this is self-inflicted devastation. Look, somebody pulled stuff out. I'm taking all of these hydrangeas out. They are big and beastly and whatever. And my daughter wants them for her yard. So because they're not doing anything and the ground's too dry and it's a mess and blah, 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 blah. And it's that time of the year for me to pull stuff apart. They're coming out now. And then I want to take clippings from the non-flowering shoots and do some hydrangea propagation. Super easy. Break them off, cut most of the leaves down, shove them in a bucket of dirt, and they're good to go. Everything's getting dried out and boned out. It's so bloody hot and dry. We still haven't had any rain. I'm deadheading my sunflowers on a regular basis, which is promoting more flowers. I've seen a few bees, knock on wood. We're getting bee action. There's one over there right now as I speak on a tomato. What else should I show? I'm trying to do this all in one go because it's, did I say it's hot? It's hot. And my neighbors are yakking. But anyway, so what else was I going to show you? So anyway, yes, I'm clearing everything out. I will measure my chilies, but look how wrinkled they are. I mean, they look worse than me on a bad day. Saving seed from red sweet peas. Ba-dum-bump. Yeah, so we cleared out a ton of stuff. And everything's needing watering every flippin' day. What else? Sowing seeds. I'm going to sow some seeds. Here, look at my hot, sweaty, yucky face. So we're going to sow seeds. Sorry, you're up on a counter because it's the only place I can put you at the moment. So we're going to do some Medusa, kale, and my favorite, winter red. These are not, they're not a hard leaf kale like a Tuscan kale. They're a soft, very soft leaf kale. And we really like them because I grow them in bunches and then I can just grab a bunch and cut them off and cook them, steam them with some garlic and olive oil. And I'm going to sow some onions. I'm not sure which ones yet. So. But Gerald sauteed, sorry I'm out of straw. Gerald sauteed some, I'll stand back a bit so you can see me. Gerald sauteed some shallots the other day with our dinner. And oh my God, they were absolutely delicious. Just a little bit browned. They were fabulous. And even he said, oh my God, these are onions are delicious. So I'm definitely growing more shallots. I believe I've got the, if you wait for it, zabroons. Do some zabroons and some ramrod. Ramrods are scallions, or aka spring onions. Everything else looks like it's a leek, and leeks. Yeah, so it looks like I'm only doing zabroons at the moment, but that's okay. So I'm gonna get those started in starters. Start them in starters. That's a starter. Start them in starters, and then God, I keep saying but my head's all over the place because it's that time of year where you're like, okay, what comes out, what goes in? I need space. This has got too much leaf on it and it's not doing anything. I'm hot and I'm sweaty and that's rude and I'm sorry. Oh gosh. The peppers that I saved seed from my Red Bull, whatever they are, I've got one pepper out of 4 plants. So that was not too hot a deal this year. But yeah, other than that, everything's going along great. No huge difference in the fertilizers so far. So we'll see in a couple of weeks if they do any better. But that's what we're doing today. I think it's August the 1st or the 2nd, one or the other. One or t'other. There goes the again. And then watering. I got to water. I water every morning. I water every night. I got to check my kales that are in. Come on, I'll show you what my kale looks like before my battery overheats and goes dead. Come on, I'll show you what my kale looks like if I can get you in there. See, here's all the peppers and I filled this thing up with water and it's bone dry. That's how much water they're sucking up. These are my winter. I won't open it because otherwise the beets escape. But I don't know if you can see all of that in there. That's winter kale and chard. So that needs harvesting, because it's at the right height for me. And I think a bug just fell on my head. Gross. Beans are not doing much, but they're not dead, and not dead is good. Right? And I'm pruning and deadheading hydrangeas from here. Tucking up things, deadheading everything under the... Yeah, the hydrangeas went mental this year. Like, they're not usually that big. But Gerald's got some tree pruning to do, because we're trying to thin this to 1 or 2 trunks. It's absolutely just gone mental this year. Did I say that twice? I did. Maybe I'm going mental. I don't know. Oh, I know what I can show you. Come on. Hurry up before the camera dies. Come on. Hurry. Keep up with me. Faster. Come on. We're going to trip. I'm always tripping. Lettuce is in there doing sweet all, so they're probably going to come out and I'll put something else in there. I might put onions in there. Who knows? These ones are going to get emptied for the winter and go inside the greenhouse. I have a plan. Look. Come to church. Bean Church. The Bean Cathedral. Look. Gotta harvest more beans. My corn is getting a, what do you call those things? A silk on the top. That one there is 9 feet tall, and it's finally, look. Thank you for all those people that said fertilize the crap out of them. I did. Look, it's got a corn. These are corns from Kay. Yeah, so, and there's a bee up there, look. I don't know if you can see. I keep saying look, and I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. Tomatoes over there. Tomato. Green tomatoes, that's fine. It was a good movie, so what the heck. Calendula. Yeah. I don't know about everybody else, but my marigolds are super dark this year. They're absolutely stunning. These are my Costaludos from Elaine. These are my... Nope, that's not it. Those are my Berkeley tie-dye green, and I might clip some of these dead bits off and let... If I get 2 tomatoes or 1 tomato, I'm happy. These are my... I think these are the Dr. Wyche in yellow, and they're not doing as good as yours, Robin, that's for sure. What does that say? I can't see from here. Ow! I think that's the Dr. Wyche's. But anyway, I got to pick some beans because there's a ton of them. The more you pick, the more you grow, right? Or is that the more you eat, the more you... Oh. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I'm disturbing the bees and pulling leaves off flowers. And these are the honeycomb from the pear gals. Oh, look, one's turning blushy color. Finger. And a tetra squash that's finally not dead. And not dead is good. Yeah, that's the tetra from row 7. The first one died, but that one looks, bring it a bit closer. That one looks pretty healthy. They look like a butternut squash type thing for now. We'll see what it looks like when it's the first year I've grown them. And this one, I have no idea what this one is. It has nothing on it, but look how dry the land. Look at the land, it's dry, but the weeds don't mind. Yeah, lots of bees in here, I think. And black fly by the look of it. Ew, yuck. Gross. Look at that. That's pathetically disgusting. And we know what to do with you, don't we? Just pull you off and throw you away. Sorry, peeps. There. Over the fence. Awesome. Flying aphids. Not by choice, by design. My stilby needs pruning. Everything needs deadheading. I probably just scattered 5 million seeds everywhere. Yeah, it's deadhead season. Calendula, no, not calendula. Sedums fell over. They haven't opened yet. This will be a riot of red color. Somebody once thought I'd grown a red version of broccoli. But yeah, fell over. That's got to get propped up next year. London Pride needs thinning. Let's see what else. Yeah, this whole bed's getting pulled out. My poor dogwood is not liking the heat. Don't blame it. Anyway, I've got nothing else to show you, so I got to go finish my sewing, and then I will get back to you later. Have a great week ahead. It is, I can tell you what day it is. It's Saturday, because Gerald's at the drag races with his son. Okay, bye. And yeah. Finally, some bumblebees. Woohoo! Okay, well, it's all Addie's fault. Because he said, oh, you should put those inside. So I am. So I'm taking all the dirt out of here. I'm doing it now because it's really, really, really dry. And it's supposed to rain for a couple of days. So if I get it out while it's dry, it's a lot lighter. And I put it in the buckets, cover the buckets up, put them out there. And then a week or so from now, I'll show you where they're moved to, because obviously we've got to get this out of here, this out of here, and in the greenhouse / polytunnel. But yeah, I got to do it while it's dry out. Otherwise, I'll be soaked. And yes, I'm working in flipping flip-flops. What an idiot. Anyway, off I go. Bye. Oh, shit. I mean, holy smokes. I got to tell you, I am my own worst enemy. Come see what I've done. Oh, sweat's just pouring off me. And it's not hot. It's only in the low 20s, I think, at the moment. But for an old broad, I managed to kill myself pretty good every other day. But look at the damage control. I made a big hole in my gate, which is fine. I'll fix it. I wrecked the whole gate. It's all twisted and buckled, and I'll fix it. It's okay. But that goes there. It's not straight. I can't stand things that aren't straight. It's not. It needs to come this way a bit more. There we go. I think that's straight now. Anyway, I can put pots under there now and keep them wet because they're not getting enough rain. But I wanted to get this all done before the rain came. And hopefully they won't lie to me and it will rain. I might leave that one in here. I'm not sure yet. The big debate is on. But so far, so good. Cabbages are looking fabulous. Pixies are doing well. My pixies are a lot smaller than everybody else's pixies. But then again, I sowed mine much later. Carrots need a feed and a water. But like I said, I'm hoping it rains. So I don't think those are going to win the biggest or heaviest, Jimmy. But we're getting there. Anyway, I got to go and I got to fix my door. Damn it, Allison, you make more work than you frickin' fix. Anyway. Oh, man, what did I do? Put the whole frickin' door off kilter. Oh, no, that's because the shade's down. Never mind, peeps, I'm just talking to myself. Talk amongst yourselves. There's all the earwigs. Ow! That earwig bit me. Bastard. Sorry, I swore. Anyway, that earwig bit me. Little bugger. I'll do some earwig traps. Okay, bye. Okay, so it's August 4th. It's 22 degrees outside and it says it's 24 in here. But at least it's cooler. Okay. Sorry, distracted by something I thought looked like a bird's nest, but I'm hoping and thinking it's just the pine needles from that stupid tree. Anyway, I'm losing trend of thought here. So I'm moving all these shelves out. They're harbingers for spiders and slugs and bugs and mealybugs. I mean, look at that. That is almost all bugs, millipedes, bugs, beetles, whatever. So I'm going to take them all out, take the shelves all out. I've measured, and if I measure correctly, which I never do, I should be able to get 3 veggie pods across the back and then 1 in front. So like I said, like a T. And that should work way better for my needs because no laughing, I'm downsizing next year. I'll laugh at myself on that one. We'll see how that happens next year. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. So trying to get all that done. Well, it's cool because it's way easier to work when it's not like scorching, ridiculously stupid hot. Have a great day. Happy Monday. Bye. Okay, 1 done, 1 down, 3 to go. Why do veggie pod legs point in? Notice how they all look like they're inwards. Is that to take the weight once you put the dirt in it? They always look like I should be fixing them. So if you've got veggie pods, let me know in the comments. Oh, getting warm out. So it's garden Tetris. Everything's outside. It's got to get moved. This got to get moved before you can move that. That's got to get moved before you can move that. I wanted to show you while I was out here. Joel's cutting the lawn. I wanted to show you while I was out here my thong. Doesn't everybody have a thong in the garden? That's my thong. That's what it's called, the thong. It has a tomato up there. Very tiny tomato up there. Ivan has a thong. He shows off his thong all the time at the Upbeat Allotment. Sorry, Ivan, I'll make sure I put it right in the comments. And he shows his off, and his thong's got big fruit in it. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it should come along now that it's outside. And there's one. I'm not filling it up with any dirt or anything just yet because I want to make sure the measurements are right and the placement's right. But also, they have, hey Gerald, they have holes for drainage in them. They've got one at the front and one at the back. And I don't want the ones at the back because once they've got dirt in them, I can't get to sweet bugger all. So I'm hoping to fill the ones in at the back and then just rely on the ones at the front to do any drainage if I need it done. But so that's one. And then I got 2 more to put at the back that I will, I got to move everything around so that I can get another one emptied and get them, this is the dirt out of that one, get another one emptied so that I can get them back there. And then hopefully the 3rd one will come out here and I'll measure 39 inches away from that. And because they're in here, they shouldn't, knock on wood, shouldn't need their covers on top of them. So I'm not too worried about that. So we will see how that goes. Film at 11, right? Show you later. Bye. Have a happy Monday. Oops, finger. Good morning. Yeah, Patience is not my middle name. It is impetuous. Is that what it is? The one where you just can't help yourself. Anyway, there we go. Half done. Where that wood, hang on. Where that wood stuff is there, I've measured there's enough room for 1 more. And so it's gonna go down the center like a T. So far, we're debating all of this, of course, because if there's 40 inches there, which is how wide they are, it might be better to put it against there. The problem is that cabinet won't fit anywhere else. It's too tall to put on this wall over here. So maybe I could put one over here. But anyway, that's the idea, is how it's all gonna look. So I did that. I did that in one night and just flipping killed myself. But yeah, like I said, I stay awake at night thinking of things I've got in my head that I need to get done the next day. So that's Gerald out there with the tractor moving some gravel, and a guy down the street with whatever he's doing, I'm not sure. Big truck, work truck. Anyway, bye. Have a great day. Well, that bench is just there temporarily to get my cabbage off the ground. It's looking good. Happy. I'll be even happier when I'm finished. But the other 2 beds that are gonna go in here, one's in the cage, and that one there outside the door you can see has got stuff in it that's growing healthily. So I don't want to dig it all out temporarily. So the next 2 beds might have to wait till winter, which is fine. Don't have anything else to do all winter. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for always sticking with me. And all those new people that have showed up, much appreciated. To all the people that have been here for a long time, you know I don't say it very often, but you definitely know I appreciate all the time you spend with me. And look at the mess I made out here. But that's for a whole nother episode. Teddy bear sunflowers, woohoo! So that temporary netting for the tomatoes out there is gonna go in this corner, so should be good. Everything needs a good water. We're supposed to get loads of rain, but I'm not holding my breath anytime. So, yeah, can't poop. I think I'm done for the day, but I'm never sure because I'm an idiot. And I just haven't quite killed myself enough yet for one day. I gotta take that stand out, where is it? Take that stand and clean it. Clean that, then it can go inside. And I'm gonna leave the one with wheels on out here, and I might shorten the big ones that are outside the fence there, because they're not liking the, it's too hot outside anyway. So anyway, that's what we're doing. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, bye. Happy Tuesday. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was deadly. Like I said, there's gonna be another one here. And it should come out to about here, which gives me a nice pathway and get around everything. And yeah, we're good to go. Now, yes, I know before you even say it, it's already in the back of my mind. If I put a double here, I'm not going to have an easy access to the back row of that one. I'm hoping that I'm putting something in there that I don't have to do anything with all summer, but we'll see. Anyway, see you later, dudes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is an excuse me moment. Oh my God. Well, got some rain. Wow, we got some rain. See? We've got a knuckle full of rain. So everything got a good watering, which is good. That's why everything's outside, so I could get a good watering. It's supposed to come back again and downpour some more, so I thought I'd better come out and check on things. What? Don't yell at me. I'm not doing nothing. It's the birds. Look, you can't see them, but they're over. Oh, there's a hummingbird. Ooh, awesome. But the little chickadees up in the tree. Doing what little chickadees do. Oh, my poor lily's got battered in the rain. No, that one's getting moved. It's got a tie on it. Okay, so what else are we doing today? So basically what I came out to do was show you what I've done in here. I know I've already showed you once, but show you again. There you go. I was hoping the floor would dry up a bit so I could sweep up some of the dirt that I made a mess with. So I'll get some of that swept up. Cabbages look like they've recovered. What I'm hoping to do is either this one or that one. Get some get some Asian greens in there. Some pak choys and things like that. Which is part of the reason why they were all going in here in the first place, right? So, see how that goes. Yeah, so let's get that done. Okay, so got my... Did I show you what I was growing? Maybe not. No, I didn't. So, leaf broccoli. No pictures on this one. Paper clip to hold all the seeds in so they don't fall out because I need a plastic bag for them. Mystery seeds. Some pak choy. Some bok choy. You see what I'm saying? Pak choy, bok choy. Sorrento rab. Some of these are old seeds, 2024, but that's okay. Some more pak choy. And some ruby streaks. And they'll go in this. Hang on. They're going to go in this bed here. I've emptied temporary shelving. Everything in the middle is temporary shelving. I showed you my peppers, right? pepper. Let's see. Everything's doing fine. Fine, 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 and dandy. Dandy and fine. The bed here, I'm going to put them here. And I put some more soil on top of it, though. Some like this stuff. Because that looks too dry and it needs chopping up anyway. So I may as well do it before I do anything. And I measured some of my peppers. If they weren't so wrinkly, they'd be a bit longer. But they come out to about 8 inches. So that's not bad. These whirligig ones are obviously not going to measure much, but these are my, oh look, total eclipses. Total eclipse of the sun, which is nice because they're next to the total eclipse looking red marigolds, which we will be saving seeds from. So that is it for pretty much this way. There's more peppers back there. Hang on, sorry. More peppers back there. They haven't turned red yet, but I was reading, no, not reading, watching an article on our weather channel, and basically what it said was what we all pretty much know to be true, that it's just been too hot, and that's why the tomatoes aren't ripening. They go into this funky mode where they don't ripen because it's just too hot for them. So hopefully I'll be getting more than my 2 honeycomb tomatoes a day to harvest pretty soon. The rain is supposed to stay until tomorrow, which is good. I'm not bothered by the rain at all. It's good to have some rain. What else have I got to tell you? Not really anything. Happy birthday, Cherie. It's the 6th of August. Hopefully you have many, 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 many more. And that Tony spoiled you rotten. What else? I think that's about it. Yeah, I think the rains are coming back, so I'm probably going to go in the house. I got to make some labels and go and pick up some dirt. And I will see y'all later. I got to sneeze. Whew! Bless me, bless you, bless us everyone. Have a great day. Bye.